afternoon, people. So it's a weekday afternoon and taking the lovely Ruby out for a walk. You'll notice that sorry, trying to spin the camera around without making you want to puke. You'll notice it's just me and Ruby. Matt's obviously at work and I've just come out of the office on my lunch hour to take Ruby. We normally have Ozzy and Holly, and you're probably wondering where they are. Holly is still not 100% from eating stuff that she shouldn't be eating, and Ruby needed a good long walk, and poor Ozzy has got such little legs that he can't keep up with her, so he's happily at home looking after Holly. And to be honest, Ozzy and Holly have been together for so long, they are like an old married couple. One wants to go where the other one is going, so they don't particularly like to leave each other's side. They are a proper pack, but they are like a proper married couple. If Holly if Holly goes somewhere, Ozzy goes somewhere, and vice versa. They're like two peas in a pod, really. So it's a bit weird. It's just me and Ruby, and we've just had a walk all the way around this field, and hopefully she'll be a bit tired when we go back, but she doesn't care whether she's got company or not. She's more than happy to go for a walk on her own. She doesn't mind if Holly or Ozzy are with her. So yeah, it's a bit weird, just us two, and as you can tell it's quite windy today. You wouldn't believe it's August and I've actually got a jacket on, which I don't remember the last time I had a jacket on in August, but yeah, it is actually quite chilly. But as you can see, she's not pulling on the lead, quite happy. I know some of you are probably going to say, why have I got harness on her, why am I using her collar? And she's not pulling, so she don't really need a harness on. She's quite calm. She very rarely pulls over the lead, so I don't always take it with us. We have it on in the car because obviously she has it as a seatbelt, part of her seatbelt. But if we're going out on a walk like this, I generally don't take it because she doesn't. I mean, there's loads of slack in the lead, as you can see as I'm wiggling it about. She doesn't really need the harness on all the time, especially if she's on her own, because she's not pulling. If I know that Ozzy and Holly are going to be here and we're going, she's going to be let off and things, then I generally do tend to put it on, but I haven't been using it very much lately, just because she's not pulling at all. But we have still got it, and I know some of you might be a little bit annoyed with me and say, why am I not using it? But there we are, that's my answer to that question, and you can take it or leave it. But yeah, she's quite happy, and you probably can't, it's very, very grey today, very, very grey, but I think it's so grey you can't even see the sea from on the photo, but it is over there, I promise you. It's just blending in, unfortunately, with the grey skies. So, but anyway, there we go. Oh, well, thanks for that, Ruby. Yeah, so that's our walk. That's why we're on our own today. And as you can see, she's very, very calm, very happy, enjoying our afternoon walk. And we are so unbelievably lucky to have this massive walk round the field on our doorstep. It's literally just over the road from our house. We are so lucky that we live somewhere extremely quite rural, well, not extremely rural, but somewhere that's quite rural, that has lovely countryside and beach walks. We've not been to the beach so much this week because it's getting near August bank holiday weekend, and the amount of traffic that's gone down the main road in our village down to the beach has been pretty horrendous, and I know it's going to be flooded with loads of people, so we generally tend to stay, unless we're going really early in the morning, which we do sometimes with my sister and her dog, which I believe you saw the other day. If we're going with them, we generally tend to go super early on a Sunday morning, but apart from that, we've kind of avoided the beach a bit just because it's just so busy, and I guess it's because of lockdown and people are not, or because of lockdown and COVID, and people haven't been able to travel abroad and stuff, so people are staying at home in the UK, and why not? I don't blame them. But yeah, so we've kind of avoided the beach really and just stuck to our country walks. She don't care, and as you can see, she's on the lead, which means we're still trying to get her to do recall, and she does sometimes, but not all the time. If I'm down by the beach, or down by the coast, right on the coastline, by the sea I should say, she just wants to play about in it, and she will come back, but once you bring her anywhere into the countryside where she can smell other animals, she kind of doesn't pay me much attention and just wants to do her own thing. So until we master that, she is on her extendable lead while we're out for a walk. I mean, she's fine on the extendable lead, and she doesn't go too far. But I know for a fact that if I was to take the lead, if I was to take it off, she would be gone, and she'd be in that field there, going wherever she wants, and I'd worry that I wouldn't be able to get her back. Ruby, 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 come on then, come on. Here's a good girl. Here's a good girl. See, so she does come when I call her, sometimes, but hey, we're getting there. She's been with us now for about 10 weeks. 10, 11 weeks now. Gosh, the time goes so quickly, I don't know. I've probably got that wrong. It's August bank holiday weekend, so yeah, it must be 9-10 weeks now. Ruby, come on, good girl. So yeah, 9-10 weeks now. So she's, considering we've only had her that long, she's doing well. Like, you know, things are going to take time because we don't really know what happened to her in the past, so you just got to have a bit of patience and time when you rescue a dog. But, right, Well, I'm going to leave it there because I'm sure you've had enough of listening to me run on. I'm watching Ruby on her walk, and I can safely say that today, so far, is the first day that she hasn't rolled in anything, so that's the first. But you never know, she might find something, but every day she tends to find something to roll in. So, right, come on sweetie, come on, good girl. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there because we're going to walk to the wind turbine and then we're almost home. So I'll get her home. There we go, she's found where the foxes go. Right, okay, I'm going to go so I can keep control of her and make sure that she doesn't roll in foxes poo, because I do not have the time to give her a bath today because I'm due back at work when I get back home. So I will leave it there, and I hope you've enjoyed watching Ruby on her walk.